Hey guys, I was just watching something that I really wanted to share because I think it's very relevant, and um, it's kind of like part two of the last audio. It just spontaneously happened. But before I start, I just want to say that today, Monday, I got so many messages from you guys with great movements in all areas. Those of you who have exes, those of you who have love interests, those of you who are working on their careers, or your careers, sorry. Uh, so many movements, and I just read right now. I was about to record, and before I started, I read two more messages from you guys, beautiful messages. So I'm quite ecstatic at the moment. I'm really happy. I'm so proud of you guys, and I'm so happy for you. You have no idea. So today is such a beautiful day for me and for you guys, clearly. But let's get into what I wanted to share. So, I was just watching, I didn't watch the whole thing, but I was watching the podcast with Madonna about spirituality. And I know that a lot of people dislike Madonna, and I honestly haven't been following her much because I'm not the type of person that's really into celebrities. To be honest, I don't really like know much about them. So I don't know why that is. I assume it could be her plastic surgeries, I guess. But if you look at this new look she has, she actually looks really good. So that's one. And maybe I don't know what it is, honestly, because, like I said, don't know much about her, honestly. But one thing I have noticed about her, and I was never like, I think her music is good, actually, but it's kind of not the type of music that I listen to. So I don't know a lot of her songs. Um, by heart. I don't know the lyrics and stuff. But the two of her songs that I do know and I do really like, they have, and I guess that's the reason why I like them, is because they had such powerful spiritual messages in them that really made me understand that she is very much a spiritual person and does know everything about energies and vibrations. And I actually talked about these lyrics on this channel before in the past. So one of them is "Love is a bird, it needs to fly." This is something I always tell you guys. We are holding on so tightly to it because we are afraid we're gonna get hurt or we're gonna lose it. But that's the beauty of it. It needs to fly. It's not something that is um, something we can control, basically. Okay. And then the other one is, I'm going to try to remember it. I'm sorry. Uh, yeah, freedom comes when you learn to let go. I think that's how it goes. And it clearly talks about detaching, letting go. So I always knew that she was a spiritual person and that she's like very wise. But again, I don't follow celebrities. Anyways, I saw this podcast randomly and I saw that she's going to be talking about her spiritual side. And, I was interested because I already kind of knew she has one. And therefore, knowing the lyrics, I was simply interested. So I started watching it. And it is actually, guys, so good. Like, so good. So the first thing I want to comment is clearly she is into Kabbalah. Um, that doesn't matter. Like I always say, whatever religion you choose or whatever religion you were born into and you're still following, that is completely fine. It doesn't matter what it is. It doesn't matter what your spiritual path is. whether it's within a certain religion or just freelancing it on your own. Doesn't matter to me. I think it doesn't matter in general. Just that you have that side is what's important. So, anyways, she was talking about how her spirituality actually kept her going, and that she became famous and everything because of it, and didn't give up on herself. And she talked a lot about victim mentality and about so many things that we talk on this channel. And like I always tell you, that famous people I was just talking about this today, that famous people, they are not, you know it's not something that's impossible, and that majority of them are actually very much aware of energies, vibration, and that's how they became who they are. And she actually said that spirituality and success are very much intertwined and very important. And she also said that everything is just quantum physics, that for her karma, and this is something that I tell you guys as well, that karma is simply, quantum physics. Every action has a reaction, or every action has a consequence, to say it better. So that is what karma is. It's not necessarily something horrible and bad that's a punishment, but just like anything we decide will have some kind of consequence, good or bad or whatever. And she also talks about that everything we need to go through is actually for us to grow and learn, and that every single person experiences pain, no matter how rich or how famous, or what family they are born in. Every single person does experience pain, because that is how we need to grow. And that we are supposed to learn the lessons, and supposed to embrace all of it. And she also talked about how difficult life used to be for her. So she actually was not born rich or famous. She was raped. She was, broke. She had no friends. She had no family. She had nothing. And if she stayed in that victim mentality, if she allowed herself to live in victim mentality, because a lot of people in her situation do, because it's difficult when you are in such a bad situation. But she didn't, and she said that that's the point, that if you stay in victim mentality, you just don't go anywhere and you don't grow. So she's a very wise woman. I know that maybe a lot of people don't know this, or don't like her for some reason, whatever it is. But I really liked the stuff she was saying, and it really uh, was, I think, for everyone who's going to listen to it, should be educational. I haven't watched the whole thing because it is 2 hours, and I just wanted to share the important bits so you don't have to watch it either. But basically, it doesn't matter if you like her or love her or are a fan. I'm not a fan. It doesn't matter. But the woman said some really wise things that she learned through her life. And anyways, if you don't believe me when I tell you these things, I guess you can believe Madonna, right? Hopefully. So it's the thing that I was talking about. The different people will have like different experiences, and usually the people that will give up, that will be impatient, that will just not see the point and not understand the point, and will do things from some maybe superficial reasons. They will give up easily, and then they're gonna be like, nothing works, and that's just that. And then there are people like Madonna who become Madonna, basically. And yeah, of course, she's not perfect, and everybody does mistakes, and everybody is just imperfect. It doesn't matter It doesn't matter. What is important is that we learn and we grow. That's what matters. We will never be perfect, and that's not the point. So I hope this was helpful, I guess, or, this gave you some inspiration to continue working on your vibration, because, guys, you have no idea how lucky I am that I have met so many wonderful, wonderful clients that have actually followed the instructions I gave them, the, I guess, teachings about vibration, and that, on a regular basis are telling me about their progress. It honestly is the best feeling for me. It's so much better than when something nice happens to me, honestly. Because helping others is the biggest reward you can have. And making somebody aware of things is also, just having I guess having a possibility to make people aware is really important. And I'm really happy. I'm really happy that I get to do it. And I wanted to share that. Anyways, I'm just like really happy today because so many of you have had such great movement. So I'm a bit ecstatic. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place, but I hope you understand what I wanted to say and that it all makes sense to you. And I guess the main reason why I'm making these audios is, of course, for the people who still, are struggling with their vibrational work, or maybe are impatient, or maybe are thinking about giving up. Don't do it, because what do you have from giving up? Like nothing. And what can you have from continuing? Everything. So keep going. You got this. I love you guys so much. Bye.